So, Felipe, what can you tell me a little about yourself? What do you do? Where do you work?
Oh, my name is Felipe. I'm 36 years old,
No, yeah.
and I've been working in the same company for 17 years.
Hmm.
But I had many positions there. I started now like a welder. Then I I received a promotion and started in a quality analyst position. Then I I had another promotion to a leader in a workshop floor. Then I've been working like in a leader position
Hmm.
for 9 years.
Hmm.
Nine.
And what is the main line of work that the company that you work does?
um, my work uh, build uh, the best machines to earth moving in excavators,
Hmm.
wheel loaders, motor graders, and tractors. Then we we help our customers to build a better world.
Hmm.
It's a
That's pretty cool. So you mentioned you started working in a leadership position 9 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Did you start in a leadership position in the shop floor?
Yes.
Yeah.
On
Well,
the shop in the workshop floor.
and what was your first leadership position?
In a fabrication area that I was responsible for 40 welders and in machine operators. Then uh, I had worked in a welder and after in a quality analyst in the same area. Then in my first time like a leader, I had an opportunity to lead my friends, my co-workers. Then it's it's not easy
Hmm.
because you need to change the approach with your friends. Then it's totally hard and it's difficult to to have this experience. And
Yeah.
some friends didn't understand my this this new situation. Then
Yeah, that
I
does.
when I had my second area, I didn't know anyone. It's much better to start in a leadership position.
Ah, okay, like fresh group of people. It's much easier
Yeah,
to manage that
much
situation.
easier
Hmm.
because we started in the same point. That's
Like
yeah, that's
you
it.
you build a relation and then you had to like rebuild this relation in a different way, right? With ones that were your friends and your co-workers, right?
Yeah.
And does your company offer any kind of incentives and training programs for leaders?
Yes, we have uh, many programs and trainings to leader, and my favorite is the uh, annual survey that we receive the feedback from the team, the members of the team. And this survey is called Make Great Leaders. Then we receive a summary report, uh, a complete summary report that we can use to improve our skills and to understand the feedback and improve to be a a better leader, and use in leadership styles in a right way.
And what kind of information is presented in this summary report?
And how how we use the leadership style, and then we can say leadership styles profile about my about each leader that received this feedback,
Mm-hmm.
and climate that the leader create to members of the team, and some range of leadership styles in compare, because the company that manage the survey compare your results with another leader from another companies. Then it's very nice to compare not only uh, inside my company, but
Mm-hmm.
with another company and another leadership in another um, another leader.
Yeah, like
And
it's a comparative result.
yeah, it's a comparative
But it's only
result.
members in the same company, like in the same brand, right? Or really different companies, different or different units.
Different companies too, because
Oh.
this company that manage this survey, uh, uh, because it's
It's an outsourced company.
yeah, outsource, yeah, it's
Ah.
outside, company. Then they receive they the companies around the world, not only in the same industry, uh, because the leadership styles we can use in all kind of industries, in all kind of companies. Then they compare this one and put you in, and you can see how can you are in compare with another leaders.
That's interesting. And how many of those assessments have you got so far?
uh, I received this feedback for the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm. And what did you notice in these 5 feedbacks that you got?
And I that I am increasing my skills to use the leadership styles, and I am creating a better environment to members of my team. Uh, I am increasing. I am increasing because I receive the feedbacks and work to do the best.
And what does it mean to say that you're increasing?
And
How did you identify this increase in your results?
because in the feedback, in the summary report, I received uh, I answered the survey too. Then the survey compare my answers with my team answers. Then we need to are uh, together.
Yeah.
If I think that I use the style uh, in a amount, and the teams doesn't see the same way, I think that we are need to make some adjust,
Yeah.
because the understanding is different in
So
this way.
this
But
the discrepancy in results is usually a negative, like it's usually something that needs attention.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very, very, very nice. Then in the last years, my view and my team view is is the same way. Only in a one style that is different. That's we have a gap between my view and my team members' view. But what my team answer is much better than I answer because I think that I never use an specific style,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to use, and the team in a team view they answer that I use in a correct way,
Mm-hmm. It's a
and
positive surprise, right? Yeah.
I I I I, I am very happy with this the
Mm-hmm.
last one
That's,
the last one report that I received last month.
that's pretty cool. Congratulations. And,
Thanks.
and what are some of these styles that you're talking about styles, but what are these styles?
And the survey used um, 6 styles, and then they are directive style, visionary, um, affiliative, participative, pace setting, and coaching. Then in a, in a it's correct. uh, They have a average that if the leader have and use 4 dominant styles, that's good. And one of them is na support, na backup styles that you need to use only in
In
a specific
specific
situation.
situations?
Then and my result was this one. I have 4 styles that I use in a dominant way, and I use one of them in a like in a backup,
Mm-hmm.
like in a, only in a specific situation.
So
That's good.
there's no one correct leadership style.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand.
Oh, sorry. My question is there is no one correct leadership style, right?
Oh, yeah. I don't use one leadership in a. I never use. I answer that I use sometimes, but the members of the team, the members view that they answer that I never use this kind of style. That's pace setting. Pace setting. Sorry,
Yeah.
pace setting.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's good because I don't want to use this kind of style because in my opinion uh, it's not good. It's I prefer use, for example, I prefer use coaching or in a participative, visionary, and 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 use the skills and abilities from the members to do the best on their way,
Mm-hmm.
but in the same with the same target. We go to the target.
I see. Uh, do you think there's the right moment for for a person that started working in a company to start learning about leadership styles?
I think that uh, ever knowledge is good. Uh, it depends what your what your position. But if you want to be a leader in the future or nowadays, uh, I think that it's very nice to read and to study about it, about the leadership styles. Uh, it's different to read and to practice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's much better to practice know uh, if you read and if you study about it. It's but if you if you want to be a leader, my my tip that you need to study about leadership styles. It's will help you to start, or if you have a leader position now, you you will be better, and you will use the best way. I think that.
If a person doesn't have a leadership position, is there a way that this person can practice the leadership styles in that context?
Uh, sure. We don't need to have a leadership position to be a leader. It's it doesn't matter. Everyone can be a leader in our community, in um, your friend with your friends. If you have two or more people, it's certainly one of them will be a leader. Then you can practice. You can use this this situation to training, or because it's and I I heard a lot about that. You need to born with ability to be a leader. It's okay,
Mm-hmm.
but if you study and if you understand the the skills, and if you train, I think, in my opinion, everyone can be a leader.
That makes sense. And if like, you have plenty of support from the company you work with, because the company, it's a very big company, and you mentioned also that the ones that do the the survey, they apply the survey, the leadership survey, along with their employees. It's an international outsourced company that would even compare the performance of leaders in that company with the performance of leaders in other companies. So it's quite a big number, right? Like you get, I imagine
Yeah.
you get plenty of feedback from what you do. Now, in a situation in which a person doesn't have that much feedback or doesn't have that much contact with someone that can offer them advice, offer them guidance, what do you suggest that this person do to practice and develop their leadership skills?
uh, ask ask for feedback for your friends, for your coworkers, and it's important to receive feedback. You don't need wait for a survey like this that I mentioned. You can you can use uh, uh, your leadership skills to 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 receive feedback from. Just ask feedback for your friends, for your coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, but you need to have maturity to and create the environment to people talk the truth to you,
Mm-hmm.
because if it doesn't make sense if you don't don't leave people free to talk about what they want to talk, and you need to receive the feedback in a truth way.
Yeah, not just ask like, do you think I did a good job?
Yeah,
Chances
no,
are that the person will say yes, of course,
yeah,
and looking to preserve their friendships.
yeah.
That makes sense. I really appreciate your insights on this topic, and thank you very much for sharing.
Thanks. I really appreciate to talk about it.
It's good. Thank you.